So what's up? So the word is Steph Curry won't be back at the earliest till Game 6 against Minnesota. Well, by that time he probably be on vacation because I don't think they're gonna win three in a row. If they do beat Minnesota without him, then Jimmy Butler gonna have to play like he ain't never played before because he's going against a young cat in Anthony Edwards. And I know people gonna mention the Milwaukee's and the Boston's, but this is a different hit. And Jimmy Butler is older, and unlike that run when he had in Miami, he was able to kind of freestyle along with a Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, and those guys. But you really don't have much to work with in Golden State. Now, Kaminga's got to play. Kevin Looney's got to play. Buddy Hield got to be Klay Thompson 2.0. And Draymond Green got to find a way not to act crazy and stay sane because he gets his butt beat off the top of the key. He got to stay in it. They're going to need all their horses on deck because Julius Randle is balling. Julius Randle might be in the top. If I was having playoff MVPs right now, he might be a top 5 right now as we speak. Because he is everything that the Lakers sure could have used. And now that trade looked lopsided for the Knicks and the Timberwolves with Cat playing for New York. It's turning out pretty good for Minnesota. Julius Randle is playing like he finally is bringing it. And if he plays like this, the Timberwolves could be a problem. Ant still hasn't even had his best game yet. I think Golden State has to win the next games. I didn't say next game, the next games. They cannot afford to get behind Minnesota. Because sooner or later, Ant's going to unleash. Minnesota's defense is going to tighten up, and they're going to play like they're supposed to. We're going to, how do I say this? Everybody's putting emphasis on Jimmy Butler, and rightfully so, because let me tell you something. Jimmy Butler ain't without flaws. He did have his badness how he left Miami. It's just that people ain't talking about because he's fitting so good with Steph Curry and Steve Kerr and that staying with Draymond. But don't get it twisted. He did cry to get his way out of Miami. So he is on the clock. He has to come up big. Buddy Hield, you have to come up big. Steve Kerr, you have to come up even bigger. Yeah. Because now we're going to find out how good a coach you really are without your superstar. Because Jimmy Butler is very good. But it's a big difference without Steph Curry, without number 30. We're about to find out what you're going to really do. Because you got a young team that's ready to unload on you. And we're going to see what you do. And you don't want to play Kamingas? You got to bite the bullet on this one, my friend. Sooner or later, you got to bite the bullet. So, looking at everything in totality, this is a huge series for Steve Kerr's legacy. That's right. I said it. I ain't stutter. Because a lot of people have been spending time, obviously, with Curry not being there. And this, what is adjustment Steve Kerr going to do? Let's remember, before Jimmy Butler got there, Steve Kerr did not look that good. They were very ordinary. And some people, not all, have put an asterisk by Steve Kerr because they remember when Luke Walton took over them games, when they won all those games without him, and Mike Brown. And he's always had something kind of go his way. And I'm not saying he can't coach, because he earned it, but he also know that's Mark Jackson's rings in part. So we always kind of wonder just how good this cat is. Because no one really talks about it with Steve Kerr. But his coaching legacy starts to become on the line. Because what are you going to do with a young upstart team like Minnesota when you don't have your superstar? And how can you motivate Butler and Buddy Hield? Your defense has gotten better. Pozinski's gotten pretty good. But what you going to do? And what you got Kamingas in your doghouse when you need everybody on board in this series? And why do you sit there and pat Draymond like he's your favorite puppy when he be making bold-hitting mistakes? That's the part that's not getting talked about. We're going to find out how good Steve Kerr is coaching, because he's going to have to do some X's and O's. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay woke. I'm out one time. Peace.